Hi, it's Drew from Cozy Chats. You might have seen on the news recently that the Australian Prime Minister is considering a ban of social media for people under 16 years old. You may also be familiar that there was a head teacher in England, famously strict, called Catherine Biddlesing, that discourages phone use at all in the day and encourages children to hand their phones in or devices for weeks or months at a time, especially during times of exams. I think social media gives a lot of parents sleepless nights. They really worry about what's going on, particularly with things like Instagram. Children may be exposed to bullying, they may be exposed to sexual predators, they may feel that their self-esteem is damaged, and I think a lot of teenage girls end up maybe with eating disorders because there's a lot of people encouraging it on there. Lately, there are Instagram and places like that are trying to regulate it more, and you can sign up for accounts that are only for children. But how much you trust this, I don't know. This is something you'd have to experiment with. I think there are positives to children using social media. A lot of children love to game. It's their way of socialising compared to people parents' ages, where they're older and used to socialising in different ways. It can be their way of unwinding at the end of the day. It can be their way of finding about hobbies, laughing at things, and connecting and making new friends. And my son, I know he's made friends online gaming and chatting online. I've also tried to take a mixed approach to social media. I didn't want to outright ban it, although I just told him not to use things like Instagram. I still probably wouldn't be keen on him using it. But I think you should just openly talk to your children about what they're doing, because technology is an unavoidable part of life, and that as they get older, it is better to have the skills to cope with it rather than just not being exposed to it at all. But contrary to this, you should also control it and regulate it. You can filter what happens, you can monitor what happens with your children, and if you think it's appropriate, not let them use it at all. But the main thing is just to be adaptable and keep an eye on it, because like alcohol, just because it's banned doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, and sometimes banning it makes your child even more likely to want to do it. If you want to talk to me more about this or any other topic, you can contact me through Cozy Chats.